What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to make the teacher from Little Nightmares 2. This is a statue, I guess, if that much wasn't clear immediately. And, yeah, here she is in all of her... did I hit the 100? No, I just invisibly hit a wall that doesn't exist. Here she is, anyway, in all of her teacherness and teaching abilities. And, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you from the flip side. Oh, that's cursed. Here are all the materials you'll be needing for this build. Alrighty, and the space you need for this is a 20 by 22, and the materials you'll be needing to start off are blackstone slabs. We're just going to use slabs, and I'll explain why in a sec, instead of getting out blocks. It's not for inventory management this time. Light gray concrete, cyan terracotta, smooth quartz blocks, cobbled deep slate stairs, black concrete, polished deep slate walls, and we'll go smooth quartz stairs. It'll get almost her entire body done, which is, I guess, nice. So starting from the front right-hand corner of your 20 by 22 grid coffee minute, you want to start by counting back by 14. And then you will count left by 7. And going left, you'll place 2 blackstone blocks. We use blocks because the texture on the top and bottom of the blocks are different than the sides, and so the subs just keep that a little bit more consistent. Because then anyway, you leave a gap of 3 and place 2 more blocks. And whatever you do to one set, we're going to do to both. So you'll take those blocks and extend them back by 2. And then these back blocks will be brought up by 1 each. The front 2x2 can just have blackstone slabs on top. And then behind the top blocks here, you're going to place another set of blocks kind of suspended in the air, I guess. They are connected still, but they are in the air. On top of those blocks, you'll place slabs. And then bring those slabs back by 2 with blocks. That's definitely normal. You're gonna take the front blocks out of the 2x2 and bring them down with upside down slabs, and then the back blocks will just be brought down with 2 blackstone blocks to the ground. They're her high heel shoes, whatever you want to call them, I guess. You'll take that back 2x2 of blackstone and either shoe, and extend it up with 7 light gray concrete. Just like this. And you should have that. On top of each light gray concrete, you'll place a smooth quartz block. And then extend them out by 1. I would then maybe advise connecting them together just so we kind of have a more flat area to work with, because we'll bring this entire row of smooth quartz forward a row, and then take the middle 5 and extend them forward an additional 1. Now we'll just leave 2 off the left and right open. As for the back, you're just bringing the middle 5 back an additional 1 and leaving everything else open. Like so, and you should have this shape. Which is... it looks symmetrical from above, but it's not, because it works differently on either side of the shoes. Anyway, you can wrap that row of smooth quartz in a row of cyan terracotta. Hold on, I'm just marking the right row, so I know what row we're actually on right now, and that I can confirm that it actually does work correctly. You're not going to add the corners or anything more, at least yet. I might tell you differently in a second, but just kind of make an oval, like so. Yeah, that is all you want. You will end up bringing this row up by 3 rows to start. We'll just start with that. We do have to also bring it down, but I don't want to hit you with both at the same time, because I don't want to wait 15 seconds and then hit you with, 2 immediate steps. In that time, I can just, split them up. You should have this. You'll also end up bringing it down with 1 row. That was kind of anticlimactic, wow. Insane. We'll finish the bottom first, and then we'll work up. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night as well. I am for the most part. It looks a little weird right now, but that's because we have zero shape going on, and generally if you don't have shape going on, it looks dumb. You want to take the row of, is it 5 or 7? I'm bad at math. At the row of 5 at the front and back, and extend it down by 2, but on each of these rows you will extend these also to the left and the right an additional 1 to create a row of 7 on both rows. It's not like 7 and then 9, it's just 7 and 7. Like so, and again you're doing it on the front and the back. The front and back I believe are symmetrical, except for the belt does obviously change a little bit. You will, from this point, go on, I guess, the fronts, but actually from each side you can go inward diagonally by 1, just in every direction you're going diagonally, like so. And then you'll end up going out by 1 and just connecting together. You're kind of creating these little C's on either side that are 5 blocks wide and go in by 1. And you'll just kind of make sure it's both rows again. Because my explanationing is terrible, you should have this. Yes, I sure do love my explanationing. So anyway, you want to then head to the front and, again, front and back, and you want to do the same thing. You're going to take the row of 5 cyan terracotta and extend it up on either side, except it's different. I don't know why I said it's kind of the same thing. You then will go, at least from the front, you'll go back diagonally out by 1, out 1, back 1, back diagonally out 1, back diagonally in 1, back 1, and then in 1. The next row you'll then take only the middle 3 cyan terracotta on the front and back and extend them up, and then again from the front you'll go forward or back diagonally out by 1, excuse me, out by 2 again, and then you'll just go back by 4, and then in by 2. It's kind of almost squaring itself off, but it won't do that for long, don't worry. Instead, what you want to do this time is you pretty much want to... How do I explain this? You want to place a row of cyan terracotta at the left and the right that is just the middle 3. And you want to kind of do the same thing on the front. The reason I'm explaining it this way is because essentially we're creating a rectangle without the corners. So the only thing you're really doing is you're just at the either front corner, or I guess the front left corner, you'll count in by 1 and place a cyan terracotta and then connect them together to create these rows of, what are they, 7? Yes, rows of 7 like so. You can then just copy that row 3 more times. I'd suck at describing these sometimes, but they're so weirdly shaped. Like, it's not like it's as easy as Pizza Hut or something, you know? At least you know what to expect from pizza. You don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of placing blocks. It could all be a hoax. This could not even be real. You'll take the middle 5 cyan terracotta on the front and back and again extend them up. You'll really just go, like, out diagonally in by 2, which would be forward diagonal. I guess really just, back diagonally out on the front by 2, and then you'll just kind of connect diagonally at the back there to create a lemon. That's what it looks like. At least that's what the hollow part looks like. You want to place a row of cobbled deep set on the front and back row of 5. And then extend each one kind of, I guess, in diagonally out by 1 to create this. You're following the previous shape, you just don't have those end cyan terracottas yet. Because you want to just connect these little ones together to create these rows of 3, which will be another rectangle without the corners. Here's where it gets a little bit more fun. You want to place on the front center cobbled deep set another one on top. Extend it out on either side with a cobbled deep set stair that will face left. An upside down cobbled deep set stair that will face left. You will need a placeholder for some of this. But essentially, you want to kind of keep going every other block, placing a cobbled deep set block, and then an upside down cobbled deep set stair, and you're just going to follow a pattern. So essentially on the front here, you see I have them facing left, so if I were to turn to the left, this one will also from this angle face left, or I guess in the alternative case, it'll face back. And I'll have block, stair, and then I'll have a block here, stair which will face right from the front but left from the back. And you just want to kind of keep this pattern going around the whole thing. You should end with a block on the front right, which will make it symmetrical. Just within each of these upside down stairs, you will want a black concrete. Instead, I'm just going to fill in the entire top row like so. That's her belt. In the center row of the belt, you'll place a row of polished deep slate walls just kind of sticking out like so. That looks kind of weird. So we're going to combat that by just bringing the walls left a row. Nice. On top of each cobbled deep slate block or upside down stair, you really don't have to particularly think very hard. You're just going to place smooth quartz stairs that will kind of face out. So on the front they'll face forward, on the right they'll face right, on the back they'll face back, and on the left they'll face left, which will give you this. You will, although this might seem weird, you will end up bringing each stair up with 5 smooth quartz blocks. We're just going to kind of ignore the shoulders for now, because that's what I do best. Shoulders? What are they? Never heard of them. I don't have shoulders, that's for sure. Even though I do. Although you're not supposed to know that, obviously. It's top secret information. That Minecraft ambiance was perfectly timed. It was like the Vine boom, but not really. You should end up with this regardless. Now, get rid of everything behind these smooth quartz blocks. And everything in front of it. You just need the smooth quartz blocks. And you want to get out. Smooth quartz slabs, if I could grab the right one. Oak planks. Spruce trapdoors. Oak slabs. Light gray terracotta. Spruce fence. And then we'll go, what will we go? Oak stairs, maybe? And we'll just leave it there because we really can't get anything else for the face without fully committing ourselves to it. And I want to do the head last again. Like we did not do that with the hunter, never mind. But I want to do the head last. In the center row of smooth quartz blocks here on the front, you want to start from the bottom block itself and place a spruce trapdoor opened up against it. Moving up, you leave a gap of 1, trapdoor, gap of 1, trapdoor. On the left and the right on the next row up, you'll just take this smooth quartz block on either side and extend it up by 1. At the front, you can connect it together with 3 oak planks, which won't really be important for now. You will, in addition, bring the smooth quartz block on either side back by 2, and then back with a slab. These back 2 smooth... Well, actually, I'll leave that step for a little bit later, because you'll end up connecting these back 2 smooth quartz slabs together with smooth quartz blocks. With the exception of the front smooth quartz blocks and the back middle one, you'll place a slab on top of each of the others. So on the rows of 3 on the sides, it's the back 2, and on the back row, it's the left and the right one. And you should have this. I would bring this row of oak planks back by 2 rows, and then just up a row. So we kind of have the next started for later. At the front row of oak planks in front of it, you'll place a row of smooth quartz slabs. And then on the left and the right, you'll bring it down with an upside down slab, which will just kind of go around that trap door. And that'll make her collar. And that's, like, the neck done. It's got a very nice shirt. I want a shirt like that. Just the shirt, though. I don't want the whole dress. That's a little excessive, I think. Each arm works maybe the same? Hold on, I'm just making sure that they do. They don't work the same, apparently. I just decided that they would... Oh, right, because the hands are different. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. On the top right-hand smooth quartz block here, or top left-hand, excuse me, on the left side of the body, you'll place, just going out, a smooth quartz block. Then bring it down by 2. Extend the bottom 2 blocks each left by 1, and then that whole kind of shape can be brought back a row. You'll then take the back bottom left-hand smooth quartz block, and you'll extend it left by 1. Then extend that overhanging one back by 1, and then go to the right by 1. If you look at it from the underside, you'll have a Domino's logo. Sorry, I just made the Domino's interior today. I can't help it. You will end up taking the kind of back left 2 by 2, which are the 3 blocks we just placed along with the one we started with, and you'll just bring them each down with 4 smooth quartz blocks. Just like so. And you'll be in line with the top half of the belt. The front row of smooth quartz can be brought down an additional row, and then you'll take this bottom 2x2 and extend it forward by 3 rows. This front row you can extend down an additional row, and then the bottom 2x2 can be brought forward with 3 smooth quartz block rows again. We will refrain from making the hands until after, so we can kind of get the ruler in place and then just form the hands around the ruler, rather than what we normally would do, which would be making the hands and then putting the ruler, or sliding the ruler into the hands. So it'll make more sense because it lines up perfectly on both arms. So on the other side, this arm is a little bit flatter, kind of. You'll see what I mean. You'll take this top right smooth quartz and extend it right by 1, then down by 2. Extend the bottom 2 blocks each right by 1, and then the bottom one right an additional 1 to create a triangle. I love triangles. You will extend the rightmost 2 smooth quartz blocks down by 5, I believe. Yes, 5. And then you'll just bring that whole thing back around, since we didn't do it before. The front row of smooth quartz can be brought down an additional row, and then the bottom front 2x2 can be brought forward with 3 rows of smooth quartz again. Extend that front row down an additional row, and then this bottom 2x2 can be brought forward with 2 rows of smooth quartz. You'll notice the hands are at different heights. That's just because of the way that it works. But what you can do is on this hand, or on this, I guess, the end of the sleeve here on the right, you'll take the top smooth quartz and just extend them each forward with 2 Lycra terracotta. Extend the Lycra terracotta to the right by 4, along with to the left until you're in line with the smooth quartz, the final smooth quartz. We'll start with that and then we'll extend it from there, because I don't feel like giving you a number like 13 when you can just go to there and then figure it out from here. You'll just extend it 2 additional over off the left. And there you go. It is offset in each hand again. That will be important with the hand positions in a little bit. First, we have to add the little string that the ruler has. Off the front left Lycra terracotta, you'll place a spruce fence both in front of it and to the left of that block. Extend either spruce fence down by 2, and then I would take the front row and just extend it left by 1 to create this. You will take the smooth quartz hand, which is on the side that we're on right now, and you'll just take the smooth quartz up above and extend it forward with oak planks. Extend that row to the right an additional 1, and then the middle oak plank can be brought forward with a plank, and then a slab. Extend either plank on the sides here just forward with a slab, and then on the right you'll go down diagonally forward with an upside down slab, and on the left you'll go down diagonally forward with a plank. Extend that plank to the right by 1, and from either of those planks you'll go down diagonally back with an upside down oak slab, which will be just under the Lycra like so. And that is one hand holding the ruler. I think the LN2 hand designs are probably the best out of any of the characters. The FNAF ones are so janky. I guess the Poppy Playtime ones weren't bad, but they weren't really hands either half the time. From the smooth quartz on the bottom of the other hand, you'll extend it forward with 2 oak planks per block. From the right one, you'll go up diagonally forward with a plank. And then that's just that one done. From the left one, you'll go forward with an upside down oak slab. Up with a plank. And then up diagonally back with an oak slab. Take the back left oak plank here, and you'll extend it left with an oak plank. Then go forward with an upside down oak slab, and then up diagonally forward with another upside down oak slab. These hands are more cartoony, but I think they definitely work better in the grand scheme of making hands. Now, the neck is weird. I'm going to do my best to explain it, but I think we're going to end up having to do it kind of like 2 rows and then just fill in the middle from there. You'll see why. It's particularly weird. You want to take the front middle oak plank here and extend it up by 2. You'll then go up diagonally forward by 2. Forward 1. Up diagonally forward 1. Forward 2. Down diagonally forward 2. Forward 1. up diagonally, forward 1, forward 1, up diagonally, forward 1, up 1, up diagonally, forward 1, and then up 1. We'll do the same thing kind of starting from the back, but it is a little bit different. I will give you kind of all the numbers still. You'll go up with 2 planks, up diagonally, forward, up diagonally, forward by 2, then forward 2, up diagonally, forward 1, forward 2, then down diagonally, forward by 2, forward 1, and then you'll go up diagonally, forward by 2, and up 1. It should give you this particular weird shape. It kind of looks like a windy road. The gap that you have in the middle, you want to fill in on the left and the right, sticking out a block, just perfectly making sure that you fill in any gaps. No more, no less. And it will give you a better neck shape. It is just the plus shape, but a little bit more dramatically done. Still gives you the same effect, though. So you should have this. It might be smart to clear our inventory, even though we still need some of the materials. And we're just going to re-get out what we need. So, oak planks, oak stairs, oak slabs, black concrete, snow, the layers specifically, waxed weathered cut copper stairs, or waxed exposed, my bad, the orange looking ones, waxed exposed cut copper slabs. I always get them confused, there's too many. And then we will go spruce slabs and clay. Sure, that works. And then we'll just have to finish off the eyes and the hair, and we'll be done from there. Hey, that rhymed unintentionally. You'll take the top front oak plank anyway from the head, and you will extend it forward by 2. Then on top of that front one, you'll place a waxed exposed cut copper slab. Behind it, you want the amount of snow layers that'll just barely stick up behind or above the height of this slab, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow layers. The original oak plank row that replaces really this whole row of 3, including this one from the, I guess, neck, you'll bring left and right with a row of upside down oak slabs. From the snow layers, you will end up placing on either side, I believe it's just one more, which was what, 6? 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 snow layers off either side, going up on the same block. Then in front of either of them, you'll place a waxed exposed cut copper stair facing towards the middle. Outside of that, you'll place an upside down oak stair. And then on top of that, you want an upside down cut copper stair that'll face towards the center. You will need a placeholder for this because it's weird to place, but it'll look like this. You'll then go out from there with another upside down oak stair, and then up with an oak plank. You'll then go in with an upside down oak stair that faces towards the center, and then in with an oak stair that faces away from the center, which again, you'll need a placeholder for. And if you use an oak plank in the middle, you can just keep it there because it is supposed to be there. You want to take the upside down waxed exposed cut copper slabs on either side and bring them in with an upside down slab, or the stair, I guess. Did I say slab? I don't know, whatever. You'll bring the stair in with a slab, and then in the middle from there, you want a block. Extend specifically the top portion of the mouth just back a row. You could use a different block if you wanted, because this is kind of, I think it's lipstick. I'm not really sure. Either way, you know, maybe that's not natural for it to be like that, but, you know, you could use whatever you wanted. I just kind of wanted to keep the color scheme sort of in the same neighborhood. Anyway, we can kind of mark out the nose, I guess, or make the nose. This oak plank between the 2 oak stairs, which is kind of the bottom of the eyes where you have these divots, you'll place an oak stair in front of. Extend that oak stair left and right with an oak slab, along with down with an upside down oak slab. As you do this, you'll probably end up placing an oak plank behind, which I guess you could literally just start by bringing this plank here up by 4. So we can place off of it at least a little bit. And going up from this oak stair, you'll place an upside down oak stair, and then a right side up oak stair. And you'll just have 2 blocks at the top, which are open. Extend that top oak plank left and right by 1, and then bring it down with an oak stair facing forward. Extend those oak stairs out with an upside down oak stair also facing forward. And then bring all 4 of these stairs in total down with an upside down spruce slab. Extend the upside down spruce slabs out with an oak plank, and then just connect that oak plank back down to the head originally. It doesn't look quite right, but we're getting somewhere at least. I don't know what that is, to be honest. I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's start to finish off the sides and stuff of the head so we can kind of just end up filling in the mouth better, and also so we just are ready for the hair. So if you head to the back of the head where you have the kind of, you know, you have where the neck ends, you have this row of oak planks sticking back the most, just either side of the top when you'll place upside down oak slabs. We'll go each row at a time and we'll go back the amount we need to. It should be the same on both sides as the hair is symmetrical. You will take the first upside down oak stair and you'll just bring it back with 3 oak planks. Make sure you don't try to place off the snow layers because I think it will just do that, yeah. Had to exemplify it, sure. Take the next upside down oak stair and then just bring it back with a singular plank, and I'm pretty sure that's all we'll need, yeah. Now might be a good time to look at the mouth, and just behind where these snow layers are, you'll fill it in with black concrete entirely, just behind any block that you will need, and, you know, to fill it in entirely, like so. That is unsettling. Anyway, for the eyes, you want to just place a clay block behind each upside down spruce slab. On specifically the outside, you'll just bring that clay block down by 2. The inside, you'll leave it open for a second here until we get the materials. Ooh, that is something. Clear your inventory, and we're going to try to do this as quickly as possible because I can't bear to look at it. I'm just kidding. You want to get out brown terracotta, block of coal, and then gray wool, which is all we'll need to finish the build. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Below the innermost clay, you'll place a brown terracotta, and then in this little crevice here, you'll place a block of coal. Your eyes are not quite white, which is why I use clay. They're like just slightly off. They don't look real either. They almost look painted on, if I can remember correctly. I don't know. They're awfully large for eyeballs. As I mentioned, the hair is symmetrical, so we're gonna do it as so. We're gonna start from the middle and just kind of go row by row. So for the middle row, on top of the oak plank here at the top center, you'll place a gray wool. You'll extend it forward by 1 along with back by 4. You'll then at the back go down diagonally back by 1, down 1, down diagonally back 1, down 2, down diagonally back by 2, and then down by 1. And you should diagonally connect to the kind of upper portion of the neck here when it curves up before it goes back down. That's such a weird thing to say about a neck, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. You pretty much want to copy that entire row one more time off either side. The only difference comes at the back bottom here. Now, when you're doing this, once you hit this, like, once you have the row of 3, you'll just go down diagonally back, down, and then down diagonally back. You're just essentially changing the final 2 rows up a little bit, but everything else is the same. You should have this. You also actually do need to go down another row. Below this, you're going to have, in the center, you'll place another gray wool just down. And you may want to also, because funnies, you'll bring it forward 1, up 1, up diagonally forward 1, and then down diagonally forward 1. And then on the sides here, from this backmost one, you'll go down diagonally forward 1 as well. Up diagonally forward 1. And then forward 1. And that should connect into the upside down oak slabs there. I should remember that there's an underside to this, just like Mr. Light's hair. Mr. Light's hair sucked. I remember making that tutorial still. Anyway, off of either side now, you want to, from the front here, you go down diagonally out with a gray wool on either side. Like so. You'll then just immediately start by going up diagonally back 1, then back by 3. You'll then go down diagonally back by 2, and then down 1. Down diagonally, back 1, and then down by 2 again. Down diagonally, back 1, and guess what? Down by 2. And then from this point, you will go forward by 1, up diagonally, forward 1, and then just forward 1. Because I was going to lose my place if I didn't say it immediately. Next row, you'll start from the same point and place a gray wool outside of that. You'll also probably bring it down by 1, and it would be advised to bring that bottom one back by 1 just to fill in the side there, you see. We have the oak slab kind of just open. Plus, that's actually important anyway to have. Ignoring that, though, you'll take the top one and extend it back by 4. Then you'll actually just go... Well, no, you'll go down diagonally back by 2. We'll keep that going, even though it'll kind of be weird, but that's fine. You'll then go down 2. You'll see why it's weird in a step or two. It's not that bad, actually. And then you'll go... Wait, where am I again? I'd already lost my place, so I'm here. You'll actually go down an additional 1. My bad, I can't read. And then you'll go... you'll go down diagonally back by... 2. Still can't read. And then down 1. And then from there, you can go forward by 3. And then up diagonally forward by 2. We're starting to almost get there. I think there's like, what is there, one more row? Actually, yeah, there is only one more row. So that gray wool at the kind of front that we placed, the one just to the side of the oak stairs, you'll bring back diagonally out with a gray wool. You'll then go back 1, and then down diagonally back by 2. And then go down 1. Let's go through the head, that makes more sense. And then down diagonally back 1 again. Then down 1 again. And then down diagonally back by 2. From the bottom, you'll go forward 1. Then up diagonally forward by 1. Don't lose your place here, because you're going to be on this particular block. It'll be like a row of 3, and it'll be on the bottom one here. You'll then go forward an additional 1. Up diagonally forward 1. Forward 1. Up 1. Up diagonally forward by 2. And then up by 1. Fill in that almost kind of teardrop or leaf looking shape in with gray wool in the center, just in line with the gray wool that we placed. And then you will have a couple gaps, kind of like you see, it's really just these two, I think. I don't think there's anything else. There shouldn't be. You'll just fill these in with gray wool in line with the previous row. Oh god. There you go, and according to my calculations, that's everything done. I'm just going to make sure that the underside is right. I do actually, at the middle row here, just kind of where you see this row of the neck, I have a gray wool kind of sticking down into the row, but that's not hugely important. Anyway, yeah, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Teacher from Little Nightmares 2 complete. Pretty nice. Thank you guys for if you guys did enjoy this video. If you do have any other suggestions, I guess let me know. I kind of am holding off on statues, as I've mentioned, because I have this and the entirety of Lethal Company still to do before I even am out of statues. But I'm not quite done the Lethal ones yet. I'm in alphabetical order. I just did Ghost Girl last, and I've just not had the wherewithal to do the Yippee Bug. Anyway, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.